Hey, welcome to my latest Shout Factory unboxing. That's right, we're still ordering from them, despite all the issues with the poster, which I'm afraid, will rear their horrible head again. But anyway, so this here is the Night of the Creeps release, which is a classic horror film about brain slugs that turn people into zombies, or reanimate corpses, or, well, it's pretty much it. Actually, if you've read Animorphs, I somewhat wonder if the author of that kind of ripped off the idea to some extent. But let's get right into it. So, this is the deluxe edition that comes with a Tom Atkins figure, so of his character in the movie, whose name I I can't believe I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen this movie, which was partially why I was excited that we got a really nice collector edition of it. So, well, let's take a quick look. So, it looks like now Shout has their own branded boxing, so because these used to arrive in just... No, actually, I can grab one for you real quick here. I mean, they used to come in like the same kinds of boxes, but, you know, nothing fancy, just box. But it looks like Shout can actually brand their own stuff now, which is kind of a nice touch. So, I don't quite like the look of that crush damage there. But, seeing as how I haven't opened this up myself yet, you get to watch all of the awkward reactions. Hooray for you. Now, after we get this bad boy open, I also have the previous Night of the Creeps release, and I kind of like to be surprised on the extras because, you know, Shout does such a great job of that, so I'm going to go through and compare them as we move along. So, without further ado, normally I'd mess around with one of my many prop sharp objects, but I want to be more precise with this one since so these deluxe editions that come with the figure are usually substantially more expensive. Like, you basically pay a full extra $30 for the figure. But that's about normal for, well, almost any NECA figure we'd buy at the store anyway. And most of these are, like, purely exclusive to these Shout Factory sets. So... one thing I didn't quite appreciate, though, was I actually had to refilm this a little bit because in addition to the label, which I removed the shipping label from this, but they wrote like my address on one side of the box anyway, so it was like, don't want to quite share that yet. Oh, at least this is opening decently. Oh, that's fancy. So, as you can see, Shout has its own wrapping paper now, it looks like. Ooh. I mean, they did kind of do this before for a few other releases, but, well, they didn't... I don't think they did it for Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 or 2, which were the last things I ordered with figures in them. So, that's kind of fancy. So, it looks like Shout is trying to improve their game after some of their past debacles. Okay, let's get the movie itself out of here. Ooh, that is hot. So, okay, I did not realize that it came with 2 slips. So we have what I'm assuming is the standard slip, and then this deluxe slip, which, good lord, I hope that is their new poster art, because that is rockin'. Like, look at that. Whew. I am hyped. Oh, and it comes in a Ziploc bag. Wow, they seem to have put a lot more effort into this than I'm used to. I'm kind of speechless, frankly. Let's try arranging this stuff so you can kind of see it tally up. I think I have to pull this pretty far back. It's like live. That makes it exciting, right? I think I'm just wasting time. So, alright. Let's see. Oh, okay. the movie, which we will get to in a moment. Detective Ray Cameron. No wonder I couldn't remember his name. Goddamn. So, well, there's Tom Atkins in all his glory. Oh my god, he comes with beers. That's great. So, well, he plays a... If you've seen the movie, which, again, go see the movie, damn it. He plays a fairly drunken detective with a dark secret that, well, that's why he drinks. And so they included... Is that Decker bread? Okay, I can't quite read the labels, but I'm assuming they're accurate to what we see him drinking in the movie. There's a can and a bottle. So he's got a revolver and his shotgun. So he uses the shotgun in the finale as well as the revolver. And looks like his outfit is like actual cloth. It's like one of those kind of Mego sort of things. And there appear to be like metal accents on it too. Wow. This is much nicer than I was expecting, frankly. So, and it looks like Tom Atkins too. So he's such a fun character actor. All right. So, a moment of truth. The poster. Oh, that's nice that it comes with like a label now. I wonder if that's to make it easier to like order replacements or something. But it seems like the tube itself is like larger. So that's a good sign. And it's got caps, which, thank Christ. Like, that's... I wanted them to return to this so badly back in the worst of, like, the poster issues. So, hopefully that's resolved it. Come on, be in good shape. Oh. And it appears that the poster itself is wrapped very... wow, this is... holy crap, what an improvement. The poster itself is wrapped very tightly, and the edges are like perfect. Like, look at that. Oh, okay, there's kind of a nick, but it's pretty inconsequential. And this side's like flawless, and it seems to be sealed with this paper thing, which hopefully I don't end up tearing the poster, or oh, I can just slide it off. I'm dumb. Because this is fairly thickly taped, and I was gonna try to like peel it. That seems like a recipe for a bad time. Okay, well, it doesn't appear to be anything else in the tube, but hey, you know, this is really promising. Little spot of glue from that tape thing on here, but that sucks. There's a little bit of a line, like, here. I don't know if you can quite see it. So figures, as soon as I try to start talking in this particular video, like, I immediately start coughing, and I can't, like, and my mouth is totally dry, and just hell. I am in hell. But, oh, wow, that is really nice. Okay, I guess I gotta move it back. So that is indeed the art on the fancy cover. Devin. Oh, I wonder if this is Is this Devin Whitehead from Cavity Colors? Oh, it's pretty cool if so. So the poster is so much better, like, in both how they packaged it, and it seems like it almost feels like it's printed on slightly thicker material now too. So I did get a little bit of annoyance. So, but thankfully it's one of those things that you can't quite see unless you have like the actual thing. Like, maybe it's more... well, it's not even really all that visible on the back. So, like, look down Tom Atkins' face there, right about here. Yeah, you probably can't even see it because it's fairly subtle. But there's kind of like a faint line of crimps, kind of like right down here. But, you know, that is so much better than some of the other stuff that we've seen, like, nailed it, like, home run. Great work, gang. Let me attempt to not fuck it up. Can I curse in these? Well, I suppose it hasn't really stopped me yet. Yes. Bask in its alien slug goodness. Oh man, I need to go buy a frame. Usually I have that taken care of well ahead of time, but... So, there was a delay in shipping this, and I almost wonder if it was to do this above and beyond awesome packaging plan that they went with. So this was supposed to come at the end of last month, but it got delayed. But, seeing it here and now, I really don't mind. But I did not realize it was coming this week, though. Like, I had a suspicion, but I wasn't sure. So tomorrow I'll be making a trip to go buy a frame. But, let's take another look around here. Oh, and it's got, like, the hanger, so I can nail it onto the wall. That's good. Because with the Silent Night, Deadly Night figures, they don't have that. And so I have to, like, display them, like, on a shelf. But this, I can just, tack it up somewhere, which is nice. Man, I love that old slipcover. It's so good. Okay, now let's crack this open. Actually, the quote on the back of this says it all. A fantastic horror movie. There's so much to love about Night of the Creeps that I have no idea where to begin. And, that's really true. Like, this is a genuinely awesome movie. I am going to slowly and carefully chop it open here with my X-Acto knife. So, if I'm not talking, that means I'm concentrating. Because I like to leave the shrink wrap on as kind of like a dust jacket sort of thing. Because when I was doing that with new titles for a while, I don't take these down and watch them, every day. So they tend to accumulate dust on the shelf, and it can be kind of hard to clean them. Like, if it's still got the shrink wrap, whoop, hey, we're done. If not, it's like, well, I gotta take the slip off, put it back on, and I have a lot of movies, so it's not very feasible most of the time. Or, actually just feels kind of like a waste of time. Oh, come on. Okay, well, it looks like my initial slip is a little dented in there. But hey, these kind of take a certain amount of damage, like, when they package them anyway, so I'm not really that concerned. I definitely had worse. Like, I've had them arrive, way back in the early days of Shout. I had my Motel Hell arrive, like, crushed. And they had to actually send me 3 copies of Motel Hell before they shipped me one that wasn't just, like, destroyed in the mail. And the one I got in the end was still, like, messed up, but it wasn't as bad, so I was like, okay, that's enough. They're gonna think I'm doing this on purpose. So, seems like Shout has really gotten its act together in terms of... Why am I still... Well, in terms of shipping, so this is maybe, aside from the Creepshow apology posters, this is maybe the nicest packed thing I've ever gotten from Shout. So let's take that off. Okay, ooh. Alright, so reversible artwork with, I'm pretty sure that this art is one of the posters. So I actually don't know as much about Night of the Creeps as I would like to, which is part of why I bought this. and it features the classic, like, reversible art that the Shout titles are known for. So we have one of the other posters, because I could have sworn I have seen that the dead prom date. Was it prom? It's college. College doesn't have prom. Well, whatever the hell thing they were going to when they were all killed. So actually I'm gonna flip the art around now, I think. You'd think I would get better at this. Or at least faster, but no, it's still a little bit of a process. But yeah, it looks good. Okay, and then what do we got? Okay, so this is a 2-disc title. We've got a theatrical cut and a director's cut. Director's cut appears to only be like 2 minutes longer, though. And then, so this is the original release. Who put this one out? Sony? Is this just a Sony release? Huh, maybe. Okay, so well, the Sony release appears to just have the director's cut. And now comparing the two, so the Shout Factory title has new interviews, a new episode of Horse Hallowed Grounds, oh those are fun, audio commentary with Fred Decker, the writer-director, audio commentary with the cast, original theatrical ending, deleted scenes, featurettes, Birth of the Creeps, Cast of the Creeps, Creating the Creeps, Escape of the Creeps, Legend of the Creeps, and Tom Atkins' Man of Action. I last watched this I think it was like a year or two or so ago, and I remember that as being like a really fun like extra. Man of Action. Which is pretty accurate for Tom Atkins. And we got a still gallery, which it depends. And then under new interviews and more, I'm assuming that, well, let's look over at the original Sony release. So commentary of Fred Drucker, cast commentary, original theatrical ending, deleted scenes, Birth of the Creeps, Cast of the Creeps, Creating the Creeps, Escape of the Creeps, Legend of the Creeps, Man of Action, original theatrical trailer, and then it says trivia track, so I kind of wonder if that trivia track thing is on here somewhere, and if this is just like a straight up upgrade, or if there's a reason to still keep the old release around. So I'm going to probably be figuring that out, I don't know, later this week, because I kind of have like a lot of stuff set in motion. But my guess is that almost everything on here has been ported over to here. And this is just like a straight up upgrade. So a little surprised there doesn't appear to be a new commentary, but what's been happening recently with a lot of Shout titles is that many of them, when you actually put the discs in, there's more stuff than it lists on the back. So I'm kind of betting that that's the case with this, especially since it's 2 discs. So this was, oh my god, I think this was $70-some. The shipping was free. But, you know, you get a lot of stuff for that, and very well packaged it appears too. So I'm not sure if this is sold out yet or not. You can go to Shout Factory's website and check it out for yourself, which I think they still have some. I think this is still available. Like, if it is, now that people can see this figure and how good it is, like, I don't think it'll be available for long if it still is. So, you know, go pick your copy up from Shout Factory today. Like, it's expensive, but good lord, it looks so worth it. So, well, I think it's time to call it a day. So, you know, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And find me on Twitter. So, nice work, Shout Factory. You nailed it.